Okay, so it's almost like we planned this. I have an interesting contrast as Shannon and probably some of the rest of the crew is that I'm not a realtor. I just recently joined the real estate community. As Christine said, I've been working at companies like Cisco, Adobe, some startups in Silicon Valley for the past 10 years, and including some other tech companies out of New York. And one of the reasons that I started getting involved in the real estate and financial world was because I saw a struggling and growing need for the implementation of technology with a perspective that comes from outside of the industry. So what people external to you all think and deal with when they meet you. So some of the stuff that I actually say if I had to implement technology into my business plan as a realtor is to first learn to use it in your personal life. Don't make your first interactions with Facebook and blogging and Twitter be all about your business, because it can seem kind of cold if you haven't developed a real relationship with people first, as opposed to really taking the time, building out a profile, letting people get to know you as a person and letting them want to work with you. So some of the things that I talk to realtors about, and other people in different industries as well, healthcare, financial services, et cetera, is find ways that you can have engaging real conversations and have real content and real opinions to share and build off of that. So right now there's a lot of issues about just kind of regurgitating content by just copying links and pasting it, or saying like, oh, I saw this headline on the news, and it's just the same information over and over again when I could just go to a news site and see that same information. I don't need to read 800 tweets about it unless you have a real opinion. I don't need you to just regurgitate information to me. So some of the things that I recommend are, I love alltop.com, which is Guy Kawasaki's service, which it basically aggregates a bunch of different feeds into a single website, into a single page that's yours, and you can customize the different searches, so you can do it by geographic location, by industry specialization, etc. And instead of having to go to 20 different websites every day to get your news, you can go to this one page and everything's kind of aggregated. There's another one that I've been using, and I always forget how it's newsmap.jp, and it's brand new, and it uses something called tree log algorithms. And what this does is it makes the stories that are most popular and most important in a certain industry or area appear largest, and it color codes everything that's coming through Google News. So if you previously used to search Google for kind of what's happening or looking for news, if you use this service instead, it shows on a color-coded kind of heat map with big and little boxes what the most popular important things that are happening right now are. So if you want to comment and create some social commentary, you can actually discuss things that are either relevant and important based on kind of color-coded. It gives your eyes a very quick grid, because a lot of us don't have time to read 20 articles a day, write blog posts about 20 articles a day, do all these different things. So I would say that picking one thing, like blogging or Facebook, will get you a million miles further than doing a little bit of everything. Sort of the jack of all trades but master of none issue is not good when it comes to social media. I have a network of over 25,000 contacts, and I've actually recently, based on a really great blog post, reduced my points of contact, because I realized the points of contact that I had included 2 Twitter addresses, 3 Facebook points of contact, 2 blogs, like all these things, which means you're spending 90% of your time checking to see who's communicating with you than really communicating back in a real way with anyone. So I guess my suggestion is to figure out what works for your life, whether it be Facebook or blogging or some other form of media, and really sticking with that and making it about you, because in the end, this is a people business that you guys are in. It's not a faceless place to be. So you have to be you.